How's it going out there, YouTube? What's up? All right, it's Monday. It's Monday. I've got a second download for you guys today. This morning I got up and tried to get a reading out before I was fully awake and just spilled half my bottle of Florida water. So the table's been heavily blessed this morning. Shit. All right, we have a second. This page over here, we've got a second download today, a second automatic writing. This one unfortunately came when I was in the shower. I didn't dig it. Okay. About voyeurism. Not real happy about it. But we are coming up on that minute mark, so you know what that means. Welcome in, witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I'm Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you that takes time to hang out with me. You guys kick ass and take names. Now, it is February 16th for recording purposes only. This energy could be past, present, or future. Okay. It could be a warning for somebody, or it could be confirmation for somebody. Either way, it is a touchy subject, and we're going to get into it. All right. That's what I do over here. Touchy subjects, evidently. Voyeurism, a sexual predator. Someone rich is watching another person in their home like a television show. Think The Truman Show. Okay. Hidden cameras, microphones inside and outside the victim's house. Somebody wants to see somebody's sex life, but the person they're watching practices celibacy without having a committed partner. Basically, they're not getting anything. They're not seeing anything because this person isn't getting any or doing anybody. This rich, prominent local figure owns lots of rentals like Airbnbs, apartments, rental homes. They all have cameras in the vents, microphones in the outlets, some of them with two-way mirrors. This person is a professional pervert. And that is the download for this second reading for today. So let me shake up the dice, y'all. This is a headphone morning, and we are going to get into it. Let's talk about it. Predator. Predator. First word out. Predator. Where'd that you just go? The name Jensen, Jensen. It's a last name or somebody's first name? Jensen. That's weird. Not weird. I've just never met anybody with that. It's odd that I would have that name come through. Like, that's the first time I've ever really heard that name before. I don't know why, but I'm hearing Bunsen burner, not Jensen. Bunsen burner. Something about chemistry class? Chemistry? I don't know. All right. Where is it? Gentle. Be gentle with something. Somebody needs to gently broach a subject. I am out of vowels. Hospice. End of life care. Oh, this is how this is going to come about. Oh boy, this is getting deep already. Okay, we are out of vowels again. Still no vowels. Predator, Jensen, gentle, hospice. Nothing. Blog, B-L-O-G. Blog. Somebody might write for a living or for like therapy. PTA, Parent Teacher Association. UC, something about college. University of California, UC. And then we've got the letter V was the last one out of the can. So we've got Predator, Jensen, Gentle, Hospice, Blog, PTA, and UC. I'm going to move some of these up a little bit farther so I've got more room for cards. Let's get into this one, you guys. All right, tell me about this voyeurism. Tell me about this predator. Sexual predator was the first download. Predator was the first word out of the dice, you guys. So tell me about this predator. Please and thank you. This is going to be probably a sensitive topic warning, you guys. The channel is already set to 18 and over as a standard, so hopefully that doesn't affect too much. Chariot in reverse. Well, full stop. Everything is starting to reverse in this person's life. Come back at them. Roll backwards. I'm hearing the shit rolls downhill. Chariot in reverse. Hold up. Wait a minute. Somebody is seeing something. They're like, wait. So we've got Temperance and the Moon that just came out. So far, we're all major arcana. This is all big energy right now. Hold up. Wait a minute. Somebody needs to hold their peace. Somebody's trying to keep the peace, to keep a secret. Somebody wants their secret kept. Tower in reverse. So far, all major arcana, folks. This is imminent. This is urgent. This is, I know I said past, present, or future energy. I'm getting right the fuck now. I'm downloading this real time as this is happening. Somebody's watching another person like it's a TV show and it's all over now. Alice in Chains. Somebody is an addict. They use needles. So we've got 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Somebody's family is about to publicly expose them. Somebody's family is about to publicly expose them for being an addict and a voyeur. Publicly. So we've got the 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This person has kept people in the dark with illusions for a long time. All right, tell me about this person's personality. Tell me about this predator. Manifestation flew at me. Somebody created this in this person. They didn't become this way on their own. The fall. Didn't I just say it's all about to come crashing down? We've got the tower in reverse already. Somebody's about to publicly expose them. This is a situation of their own creation, and now it's a public collapse. Melting. Defiance flipped over. Oh, wow. Divergence. Protection. Bottom of the deck, foresight. So it's all come crashing down. Somebody's melting like the Wicked Witch of the West. Somebody just exposed them. Somebody washed it all away. Somebody doused somebody's fire. And then we had defiance right after that. Somebody stood up to somebody. Somebody held their ground and it ruined everything. Divergence. Somebody doesn't do things the way that other people want them. They don't think the same way. They don't act the same way. Protection. Here's the deal. Whoever stood up to this person, I believe, could not be molded like clay. I'm getting like massage. Somebody trying to force something into like a box it doesn't fit in. This full stop moment for this predator, their secret is exposed. Their secret is going to be exposed. We've got the moon, the tower in reverse, 10 of cups to the 6 of wands. Their secret is going to be exposed. It's going to destroy them, everything they have going. Their family is going to publicly expose them for who they are. This is a situation of their own manifestation. And this fall, this is... I'm getting when Nero fiddled as Rome burned, basically. Nobody's going to intervene while this person melts. What they did to somebody who stood up to them, who would not conform because they were different and were going to protect themselves, has got this person in a bind. Okay, let me get this deck here. All right, so tell me about the overall energy about the person that stood up to this predator. This person is a gentle person. Blame. The person that stood up to this predator was initially blamed for what this predator is doing. Freedom. The blame game. You freed yourself or somebody freed themselves from you, depending on whether or not you would be this voyeuristic rich predator or whether you would be this person who stood up to you, stood up to that. They're free. This person is sovereign. They can't be blamed for something that was done to them. I have to show you guys this because I just noticed it. We've got 3 words. We've got PTA. On top of PTA, we've got Nintendo Entertainment System, NES. On the other side of that, we've got kin. So this could be someone within your school, family, or friend group that you like hang out with, socialize with, play games with. This could be somebody that uses people's I don't know, like my friggin' camera right here that can dial into people's Wi-Fi, dial into their video games, dial into their smart TVs, etc. This is somebody who doesn't necessarily need to install things. They know how to hack shit. So they get people's like IP addresses, Wi-Fi addresses, etc., routers, whatever. Okay. Tracking software, whatever. This person is watching somebody in their home that stood up to them and protected themselves. You cannot blame this person for what is being done to them. They deserve their freedom. They stood up to somebody to break themselves free. And now whoever the predator is deeply worried. Oh my gosh, all the hacking, the backwards access. There's a digital footprint. This person might be on their deathbed. Honesty. They might be giving some sort of deathbed confession here. Hospice is out in the dice. Bottom of the deck is purpose. Last card from this particular deck. Somebody might feel compelled to do something before they die. Like confession. Like writing some sort of blog. Like giving somebody validation. Like, I'm not certain about that. Tell me about this honesty and purpose, please. Because we haven't gotten into the fact that this is like somebody who's making money off of the places that they are hacking. If they own the routers, it's not even a hack. It's like surveillance and security monitoring. This person is using like Airbnbs, apartments, rental homes. They got cameras in the vents, microphones in the outlets, some with two-way mirrors. Some of the places have two-way mirrors. Okay. This person is a professional pervert that's making money off of victimizing people. They may be in hospice. They may be having to make some sort of deathbed confession here, or somebody related to them with kin. Knight of Pentacles just came out. So the responsibility for what this person has done here, there's somebody that feels responsible for it. Somebody's family, somebody's, I'm getting older brothers, older uncles, parents, friends that are male, giving this person a bad, what do you call it? Example. God, I lost that word for 2 seconds there. Talk about fibroflare. The brain fog from it is some bullshit sometimes. But so this person here, it's like they were given the worst example ever on how to be a human being. And they grew up like watching. This person is very sneaky. This person is the type that you'll never know they're watching you, but they'll be staring you down from across the room, like behind sunglasses. This person wants to see somebody else's sex life. They're watching somebody in one of these buildings that they own, that they're renting, that they are cleaning. I don't know what it is, but this person has some sort of financial investment in the buildings where these cameras are. The family feels responsible for it. This person had a bad example growing up on how to be a human being. They've always kind of watched people and got off on it. 5 of Pentacles is here. 10 of Pentacles, excuse me. The financial windfall from this kind of work. It's got this person feeling untouchable. Bored even. They don't have enough to do with themselves, so they've got to watch what other people do. It's this person's kink, but it's not consensual. So it is perversion. And that was like 4 cards, so we're going to take them from the top. King of Wands in the reverse. Perversion. 5 of Wands in the reverse. They don't want to actually interact and be involved. That's too much drama. Knight of Wands in the reverse. You see all these wands in the reverse? This person's a fucking pervert. 5 of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Nobody's safe around this person. Nobody's safe. 8 of Cups. Everybody's turned their back on this person because they've got their hands and their fingers and their toes in too many dirty things. This person, they victimized a lot of people who don't know that they're victimized. And somebody, let's find out about who the person is that has stood up to them. The Hermit in reverse on the bottom of this deck. This person's come face to face with 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, maybe even 7 of their victims. I mean, they have to check these people in. It's like this is when the people get checked in, if they are physically attracted to them, they start tuning into what they're doing. I think this person might even be reposting this shit like revenge porn on some sort of site. This person is a voyeur, a professional pervert. So tell me, how they're going to get caught. Whoa, that didn't take long. What the fuck flipped out? Nothing. Okay. Tell me how they're going to get caught. The Emperor, by being in charge, by being the boss, by being the head of something, by being the owner, by being the entrepreneur, by being the one who has ultimate responsibility. That's how they're going to get caught. If you own the buildings, own the homes, own the apartments, own the structures, etc., you are ultimately responsible for when people find this shit in your rentals. 2 of Cups, especially when you're watching people make love, especially when you're watching people and their partners, especially when you're doing this for your own sexual satisfaction. Ooh. Wants to see somebody's sex life, but the person they're watching practices celibacy without having a committed partner. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. No play. No videos, no replay, no nothing. This person's getting nothing out of whoever they're watching this time. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. This time, teamwork did not make the dream work. Whatever the live stream is on this person's house, the Truman Show type of situation, cameras inside and outside this victim's house, nobody's getting a show. 4 of Swords. They're watching somebody rest, relax, recover, recuperate. Maybe somebody's on fucking vacation, right? Maybe they're just watching somebody like literally chill out. King of Wands. The intention here is for passion, to see passion, to see passion. That's the intention. This voyeur, a professional pervert, they own all the buildings. They've got hidden cameras in the vents. They've got 2-way mirrors. They have got microphones in some of the freaking outlets. And no, this is not some schizophrenic rant. You can see enough on Inside Edition. You can see enough on, 2020. You can see enough on 60 Minutes, whatever the nighttime news TV shows are, that people really do this. Okay? This is a predator. This is somebody who is doing this for a living and pretending that they're like a member of the fucking PTA. It could be somebody you're related to, with it being kinfolk. 9 of Pentacles. This is somebody that is a very strong business owner here. Independent entrepreneur. self-made. And so they're so self-made, they're bored. Look at this. Hanged Man in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Wands in reverse. When this person is bored, they need something to entertain themselves, to look at things differently. They might even pretend to reconcile relationships just for their own entertainment. Nobody is safe from this person. They might even do this to family members. There might even be family they've installed. Oh, let me get us you a security system. Let me hook you all up, blah, blah, blah. Well, they've already taken all the IP addresses for the equipment on your security system. And when they hook your router up, they're going to know what password you selected because you don't know how to do it, right? This person's going to be watching. Nobody is safe, not even their friends and family. This is sick. Death. This has to end. Some full stop. Something has to be put to an end. We've got the 9 of Swords here. Somebody's afraid to speak up. Okay, so this is how somebody's going to get caught. They're the ones that own everything. They're the ones that's the ultimate boss. They're the ones where the responsibility lies, and they want to see some good loving. This person's boredom has turned into federal crimes. This person's boredom has turned into sexual perversion that's going to get them as a registered sex offender. There's so many people that have been victimized just by being watched in their most intimate moments by this person. It might be discovered on some sort of travel blog, vacation blog. Don't go to this place because XYZ. And then like all the stories start to be told. Okay. Fuck. This is gross. This is gross energy. Legacy. Well, that's how everybody's going to remember you. It is gross energy. That's how everybody's going to remember this person. This prominent figure, rich, prominent local figure who owns lots of rentals, Airbnb, apartments, rental homes, cameras in the vents, microphones in the outlets, some with two-way mirrors. This person is literally made a profession and gotten rich off of being a pervert. And this isn't on a grand scale. This is not like what's going on in the news, but it's kind of related. You know what I mean? It's not like the Epstein files, but it's like the local files. It's like the X files, something along those lines. We've got create in reverse. You're never going to be able to make people think differently of you. You're never going to be able to create another legacy. This is the legacy that you're going to leave behind, and you're not going to be able to create anything new once everybody starts to connect the dots. Connect. Abracadabra, like magic. Poof, the whole picture is revealed. Well, there is peace right there. And what did I say about the two-way mirrors? They're literally watching somebody while they're chilling like this. They're not doing anything. They're putting on their makeup. They're minding their business. They're taking care of themselves. They are brushing their teeth. They're flossing. This is like they're watching somebody pick their nose and wipe their ass and get off on it. And it's really fucking weird that somebody is just in their peace. And that somebody else is going to connect all the dots that they're watching somebody just be normal, do their thing. Into the void. This person is going to be lost forever. This might be the lost in space person. The reading from a few days ago, I just heard that again, lost in space. This person might be so wilded out and so out of control and so bored and unable to... They can look, but they can't touch, so it's driving them fucking nuts. This is the divine feminine, the void. You cannot touch. All you can do is look through the two-way mirror. All you can do is listen through the microphones. All you can do is look through the cameras or whatever devices you're hacking of this person. Ooh. This person's really a fucking predator in the worst kind of a way. Like, it's making me ill. Like, there is a reason that they tar and feather people. And I would like to just slather somebody and tie them up and fucking slather them in bacon grease and fucking brown sugar and leave them in the swamp. There's lots of critters that'll do what God wants done. This person here is dangerous. Nobody is safe, not even their own family. This person pretends to be gentle. They pretend to be kind. They pretend to be meek. But here's the deal. They own it all. If their name is on every single title, they're the ones where the ultimate responsibility lies. If their name is on the security surveillance bills, the ADT, the, whatever, Apple security, the Ring camera, all of that shit. If they've got the title to the house, if they're paying the property taxes, if they're collecting the fucking monthly or nightly rents on these places, the buck stops with this person. Ultimately, this is how they're going to get caught. Teamwork makes the dream work. We've got this Three of Pentacles here. So there might be investors with this person that are not they're not going down. They are going to cut ties with this person. Everybody in this person's family or around them, in their work, in their friend group, are starting to block this person out, starting to detach, starting to cut this person off, starting to see this person's mental instability here. Starting to walk away from this person completely. We've got the Eight of Cups for the second time. They've got their fingers in their hands in too many different things, and they don't want anything to do with it. Letting go of the relationship with this person, completely walking away from this person. Okay? Temperance, second time in the reading. These people are holding their peace. They're not saying anything. This is the problem. These are the people that know the truth, but they're not going to say anything. They're just going to bite their tongue because they're not going to be the ones that's responsible for this person going down. But wait. Remember who owns everything, whose name is on everything. Ultimately, the buck stops with the Emperor at the Chariot in reverse, with the Tower in reverse. Remember, this person's family is going to publicly expose them. Somebody wants to walk away and pretend and hold their peace, but they can't. They know the secret. They know the secret. They know how this person's making their money. They know that this person gets off on watching everybody that rents from them. They know how this person's making their money, period. What is going to be the outcome for this pervert? Please and thank you. Doubtfulness and cunning in reverse. Nobody's going to believe a word this person has to say again. No matter how much they get into somebody's head, people are going to know they're a fucking liar. They're going to know. This person's going to be too nervous. They're going to doubt their own words. They're going to doubt their own explanations. They're going to stumble. Good health. So this person here, people are going to really see they're lying about their good health, about their own mental hygiene, about their own, I don't know, whether their diet or their exercise or their spiritual hygiene, any of that. People are going to really see that this person is not what they say they are, that they are absolutely out of their fucking mind. No matter how much money they've made, they've done it in a way that's predatory, a voyeur without consenting subjects. Challenges in the reverse. The Hydra. Somebody's not going to be able to overcome this. They did this shit for fun, merrymaking. This was their idea of a good time. They were going to watch some other people in their private moments and get off on it. It was going to be a grand old time, right? It was going to be fun. This was how this person alleviated their super rich boredom. Couldn't just work out, couldn't get a hobby, couldn't paint a picture, write a book. This person had to watch other people fuck, okay? Without their consent. This is not like you go on to Pornhub. The thrill was in the fact that nobody knew they were being watched. It's not the watching, it's the secrecy of the watching. And now this person's going to be known as a professional pervert. I believe this person's family is going to publicly expose them here. So tell me about the 10 of Cups to the 6 of Wands. Tell me about the family and public exposure. 7 of Wands. It's somebody in the family that stood up to this person. It's a relative. We're going 10 of Cups to the 6 of Wands for the confirmation, and 7 of Wands confirmed it. A family member is going to publicly expose this person because they're the ones that successfully defended themselves against it. They may have found something. Eight of Swords. They found something that's going to put this person in jail. They're going to be the one that stands up to them and puts this person in prison. Good. Do it. Do it. 10 of Swords. Do it. End it. King of Wands in the reverse. End the predator. Do it. Don't, let me rephrase that. Backtrack. Do what you have to do to betray this person and put this predator in prison. Defend yourself. Queen of Swords in the reverse. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Nobody else is going to speak up for you on your behalf. Nobody is going to speak truth to power to this person, and nobody else is going to stand up to this person if you do. If you walk away, this person is going to keep getting away with what they're doing. Okay, I feel like I'm speaking to more so the person in the family that's going to expose this predator than the predator or the victims. There is somebody within the family that's going to go public with this shit. 10 of Cups to the 6 of Wands. And it's going to end everything for this person. Tower in reverse. The Emperor. My dog just burped. Confirmation, huh, Hound? Whoever you are out there, I feel like you have the inside information on this person who is super rich and owns all these rentals. I'm getting Atlanta, Louisiana a lot, Georgia, all over, not just Atlanta, Tennessee, Kentucky, California. It's not just one person. This is a problem with people that own these buildings. They think they own something, so that makes them in control of whoever is inside. And you're going to give me money so I can watch your most intimate moments. This it's twisted how they have turned this into an energy siphon. They get the kicks, like their kink energy off of it. They get financial energy off of it, and they get like clout. They get business acumen. They get social status. They get public recognition and respect. But this person is a sexual predator. Fear. Wow. I'm proud of whoever you are out there. Whoever the person is in the family that's going public against this person, it's ending everything for them because they own it all, right? The buck stops there. Now this person's shaking in their fucking boots. This person's terrified. They know they're ultimately responsible for it all. Their name's on everything. creativity in reverse. They didn't think of that. This person couldn't think their way out of a paper bag of consequences if they were all wet. Ghost in reverse. Somebody didn't think about somebody coming back from like something hidden coming back. A dead situation coming back to life. Faith. Okie dokie. Whoever you are that's standing up to this person, this really rich, prominent figure, this voyeuristic sexual pervert, whoever you are, you've got them quaking in their boots. They never, ever thought that this situation would be revived. But something about your connection to your own spiritual pathway, your connection to God, the way the angels protect you, you were the wrong person for this motherfuckress, whatever they are, to be peeping, snooping on. Peeping and creeping. Intuition in reverse. You see the purple? Somebody's very connected to their crown chakra. Somebody understood the assignment. Somebody knew what was going on. Somebody had a feeling that this person was doing something, and they've always ignored it. They're taking a leap out on faith to stand on what they believe here. Happiness in the reverse. It's going to end everything for this person. Death in reverse on the bottom of the fucking deck. Look at how this run of cards started and how it ended. Do you see the symbology in the cards, you guys? The shapes. As above, so below. This professional pervert here is quaking in their boots because they didn't realize a situation would be revived, resurrected, come back from the past, something they thought was long dead, but somebody's faith, perseverance, connection to spirit. It's like they listened to the things that they were trying to shove down. No, that couldn't be. No, why would I think that? Don't be judgmental. Don't talk about what you don't know for certain. You need to really listen to that. And you did. You understood what made you unhappy. You understood that this person was making money and people were, I don't know, they were more interested in certain tenants, certain renters than others. Personal intervention. It's like you noticed a pattern and you're going to say something. You're going to be the one that puts this person in jail. I don't know what your particular relation is to this person, how you know this, but you're in the family. You're going to publicly expose this predator for being the voyeur that they are, for wanting to see people in their lovemaking, most intimate moments. It's going to end this person. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Tower in reverse, fear, death in reverse, 10 of Swords, 8 of Cups. This person is close to apocalyptic endings in their life. The Sun, close to exposure. Mia Hell, the vivifying God, restoration of life, protection from adversaries, rabies, and wild beasts. I would say this person has a rabid, voyeuristic appetite. Okay? Your victims are going to be protected against you for your disgustingness. Your family member, now I'm speaking to the predator in this moment right now. Your family member is going to put you behind bars. Your family member is going to put you in jail. Hahuya, the Knight of Wands in reverse for your fuckery ways, for your Inappropriate sexual behavior. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Protection. Prevents discovery of secret crimes and saves exiles. You don't have protection against your secret crimes anymore. Four Wands. Mahasya. God the survivor. Rectification. Helps others live in peace with everyone. God the Savior. This is going to restore balance to the people that you harmed, that don't even know they were harmed, the people whose peace and privacy that were disturbed. Whoever you are, your family member is going to put you behind bars, and you will not have protection from your secret crimes. Things are going to be made right. You are going to have to pay restitution. You are going to have fines. You are going to have to register as a sex offender. Knight of Pentacles, Lalahel, the praiseworthy God. Light of understanding, acquires knowledge and cures illness. Everything that you thought you hid, you were hiding, that was hidden in the background, it's coming to light. People are going to know. Everybody's going to know. Whoever your family member is that's exposing you is going to make sure everybody knows. Everybody. Two of Cups. Leuiah, Leuuiah, the swiftly hearkening God. Fruition, provides expansive intelligence and gives the grace of God. You wanted to watch people's lovemaking. You wanted to watch their Two of Cups moments, their intimacy, their connections. And now all of the connections that your internet has is going to provide this expansive intelligence on how you move. And King of Swords in the reverse, the exalted God, is the last card out. Grants victory and protection from lightning, and you are unprotected from the strike and the tower that is about to burn your ass in life. It's all about to come crashing down for this person. They may even end up in like some sort of hospice care. This person may try to take themselves out and survive it, but end up like permanently damaged from what they did to themselves. All I know is that this person here is going to have a really bad ending because one of their family members is going to know, wow, you're making money off of this same kind of shit, and they're going to snap and they're going to turn this person in. They're going to put this person behind bars. They're going to have no defense. They're going to betray this person. They're going to stab him in the back for their lecherous ways. I don't think this person's prepared for the apocalyptic ending that is coming for their life. They are no longer going to be respected in a prominent public figure where everybody comes to them. They are no longer going to be money bags. They are not going to be rolling in the dough anymore. This person is either going to be in prison, hospice, or I don't even want to say that word. Hold on. Prison, hospice, or a self-induced ending. Okay, they're not going to be able to handle the embarrassment. They're not going to be able to handle everybody knowing what they are, who they are, what a fucking pervert they truly are. I mean, like I said, this is somebody who not even their family is safe from being watched by this person. Like in the shower, while they're taking a shit, while they have their menstrual cycle and they're cleaning themselves up. Like this person is not well, the person that is doing this. People on vacation, people they don't know. It's not just an isolated incident. This person has a serious problem and they own a lot. Evidently, they own a lot of Airbnbs, rentals, apartment complex, rental homes, and almost every single one of them with this person's name on it is going to have some sort of camera system, surveillance, the security system having been hacked by this person, any of those things. And not even necessarily hacked. This person could work for some sort of like home security company. This person could be the type that like does like audio and stereo wiring. Some type of contractor that you would allow in your house when you weren't home that you would give sensitive information to. Maybe somebody on a security team for a prominent person, like a celebrity security guard, celebrity bodyguard, something along those lines, where this person has learned tools of the trade to be able to exploit their perversion. It's kind of really creepy to think about, actually. And so, yeah, this was a pretty important reading to get out there. So if this is you, you're going to be caught. And if this is your family member that's going to turn you in, good for them. You're going down, whoever you are. The predator, inside and outside victim's home with cameras everywhere, microphones, wants to see somebody's sex life, but the person they watch practices celibacy. Somebody watched the wrong renter. Somebody that was celibate. Somebody that's going to stand up to it. Good luck. I don't know what to say about that. I hope that you are not one of the people that is on camera. I really hope that you are not the person that owns these buildings. But if you are the person that's going to turn them in, you have my full support. Go, go, go. Do the right thing. Turn this fucker in. Seriously. The entire community where they live, the entire state, the entire country, wherever this person is. It might not even be the United States. Okay? But wherever this person is, that they own a lot of real estate. They're using this real estate to be a pervert, and they're about to get caught. Gonna close the reading right there, you guys. And remember, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit after everything that I've been through, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out.